So growing up, we didn't have the traditional Taco Tuesday at our house. Instead, we had Moo Shu Pork night. And when I turned paleo, I thought those days were over. But then I worked really hard on a paleo Moo Shu Pork recipe, and now everybody can have it. And it's super delicious and super simple. And this is how you make it. Basically, just like all stir fries, you have to have everything prepped ahead of time. That way you can throw everything into the skillet and it can be quickly made in about 30 minutes. If you're chopping stuff and throwing stuff in, you'll get confused and it'll be a big mess, so make sure you prep ahead of time. So what I like to prep is I definitely like to soak some dried shiitake mushrooms. Then you can grab some pork tenderloin and you cut it really small into matchsticks. I throw it in a bowl and I season it with some salt and a little bit of avocado oil. Moo Shu Pork always needs some scrambled eggs in there, so you prepare some scrambled eggs. I like to season them a little bit differently. I add a little bit of red goat fish sauce because it really does add an oomph of umami. So fry up your scrambled eggs, making sure that you don't overcook them and they're nice and fluffy. And then in a large skillet, heat it up over medium-high heat. Add a little bit of avocado oil when it's hot, and then you throw in the seasoned pork and cook, stirring frequently until the pork is no longer pink. Transfer the cooked pork to a plate and then discard any liquid in the pan that remains. Add another bit of avocado oil and then throw in the cabbage, chopped mushrooms, and carrot. Season all the vegetables with a little bit of kosher salt and stir fry until the vegetables are crisp tender, about 2 to 3 minutes. While the vegetables are cooking, go grab your all-purpose stir fry sauce and whisk it with a little bit of arrowroot powder and sesame oil. And when the vegetables are ready, stir in the reserved cooked pork, pour the sauce over everything, stir everything well, and wait until the sauce is slightly thickened. Turn off the heat, stir in the reserved scrambled eggs and sliced scallions. So taste and adjust for seasoning if necessary. If you're serving your Paleo Moo Shu Pork in grain-free tortillas, go grab a pack, or you can make some. I have a recipe in my Ready or Not cookbook, but you can also buy them at the store, just like I do. You just heat them up in a dry skillet, and then you can use those as your tortillas for Paleo Moo Shu Pork. Or if you're doing Whole30, just go grab some butter lettuce and use those leaves to wrap the filling of your Paleo Moo Shu Pork. And of course, don't forget your Paleo hoisin sauce. That's also a recipe on my blog. Slather that on your grain-free tortilla or in your lettuce wrap. Fill it up with the fillings and chow down. So for this recipe and others just like it, just head on over to my blog, nomnompaleo.com.